On. Alright, Khan. Shalom. Alright, it's your brother Yahawah. We're back out here another hour, another second, another day. Okay, back out here on the highways and hedges. Okay, another week. First and foremost, before we get into anything, I like to give all praise, honor, and glory. Heavenly Father and Son, of course, Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi, who you guys only call God in Jesus Christ. Okay, and a sincere citation. Okay, and double honor to the elders and apostles of their great millstone who will time is true. Also, sincere citation to the brethren. Across folk and the earth, risk of life, friend, and do so to push this word through the spirit and private of Sham, Yahawashi. Okay, greeting. Alright, these so-called Negroes, Latinos, Natives Americans are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, according to Scripture, prophecy, through the Father's line, of course. Okay, that means scattered on the folk of the earth, all Israelite foreigners. Alright, today, man, we're back here another lesson. Alright, and today is going to be going into the curses, man. Alright, you know, basically the downfall of Jake. Okay, we're going to be going, oh shit, I didn't mean to kill it. Alright, we're going to be going into, the downfall of Jake, man, aka the curses, all right, which we're still under to this day, okay, right? The scriptures even tell you that. The scriptures tell you that we're in this captivity till this day, all right? You know, let me get that. Let me see if I can find that. All right, I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but we're gonna open up with that, man. All right. That's gonna be the lesson for today, basically. All right, because we're still at our downfall, man. All right, you know, this place is in our rest. Okay. Now you may see an exception to the rule. All right, you know, these celebrities. You know, that's what gets Jake, man. That's what gives Jake kind of hope in this place. All right, you know, they see people making it, as in, you know, rappers and all that. You know, they think that they can excel to the next level. But hey, man, there's a famous saying: don't be jealous of the next man, because you don't know what it took for him to get to that next level. You know, you don't know what it took for him to basically, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't know what it took for him to basically, man, what's that word, man? You know, to get to that level, as in, what did he do? You know, what he had to sacrifice, you know, what he had to give up, okay? And in a sense, it's vice versa for us. You know, these people don't know what we have to do, right? The sacrifice we have to make, you know, with relationships, you know, family, friends, okay, loved ones, you know, opportunities as well. Okay, there's a reason why the Lord said we're going to receive tenfold on the next side, aka the kingdom, because we've lost so much on this side, man. All right, you know, we've lost respect, integrity, dignity. Okay, and that's why the Lord always reminds us to remain humble and be have humility. Okay, because hey, man, man, what's that? I'm gonna grab it, man. Well, I don't want to quote as much scriptures today. I'm gonna try to grab as much, but let's open up in Barak chapter 3, verse 8. All right, it says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us." Right? Who's thou? Okay, ultimately it was the Lord. You know, by the will of the Lord, we've been scattered. All right, you know, and that's how you know it was the will of the Lord, because you look at Esau, you're like, man, how did this nation, you know, overtake us? How did they overpower us? How did they throw us into captivity? This weak nation. All right, that's ultimately how you look at that. All right, and there's a reason why, because the Lord was on his side. The scriptures tell you that on the side of the oppressor there was power. What power was that? That was the power of Yahawashi and Yahawashi. All right. It says to be subject to payments. All right, which is the modern day slavery. Okay, modern day slavery. Okay, you know, it's the credit score. You know what we were talking about. All right, going into RFID, the Kuragma system that's getting ready to take place. Okay, right. When you go over there to We've run into it many times, Akim. All right, but when you go into China's system, okay, that's exactly what that is. They're actually molding into that social credit system. Okay, there's a reason why there's a lot of more cameras nowadays. There's more cameras, more digital systems as in financial, security, all those things. Everything's digital. All right, you know, and that's how the scriptures tell we're going to be subject unto payments. That was referring on to now. Okay, the Egypt that it was talking about in Deuteronomy, Egypt was already destroyed at that point in time when when those scriptures was written. Okay, when the book of Deuteronomy was written, Egypt was already destroyed at that time. Moses already received the laws and all that, man. Okay, we were in the wilderness. All right, so basically, what is it called? The modern day ape. Ella Pasar even mentioned it too. Okay, he goes into it all the time. Okay, the modern day slavery, okay, is that dollar note, that paper note. Okay, that paper note. There's a reason why Esau worships money so much, man. Okay, because in this modern time, okay, you can enslave people with money, you know, credit, you know, because people are going to be in debt to you. If someone's in debt to you, that means they're in servitude to you. They're going to have to pay out that debt. Okay, they owe you. All right, you know. It says, and oh yeah, scattered us for reproach. Okay, and a curse, right? It says a curse. Okay, so payments is a curse, man, and that's a one form way that you know you're a slave when you have payments. You know, you have to get a license. You know, I've referenced this many times, man, through the Spirit, but you know, we're gonna keep mentioning it again and again. Okay, all right. When you have to get a license, when you have bills and taxes and all that, that's for the poor. And what is the poor? The poor is enslaved. Okay. Taxes and all that stuff, man, that's all for the poor, man. You think these higher upper echelon elites, you think they pay taxes? You think they pay bills? You think they're subject onto payments? No. Okay? There's a reason why you're at the top echelon, man. Okay? They're in a class of their own in this society. Right? It says, according to all the inquiries of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power, right? And there's a reason why. That's part of the curses, man, because the reason why, or the reason how you can tell that we're under the curse is because our forefathers, aka us, man, we're our forefathers back in reincarnation, by the way. Okay? Reincarnation is a real life thing. Okay? Reincarnation exists, man. Alright? Low one, we're gonna have to go into that topic, man. I ain't gonna lie. Okay? Because that's actually a deep one right there, that reincarnation topic. Okay? There's a lot of deep topics that, you know, it's not necessarily milk, but that's actually meat, man. Okay, you could choke on the bones if you don't receive it, you know? All right? You know, there's been times where I actually didn't even, I think reincarnation was one of them. I didn't really understand it or how to break it down, and I kept having to watch the brothers, okay, you know, lessons and all that. But I just prayed on it, man. I was like, this is one of my testimonies, man, okay? I didn't receive it. I was like, damn, like, I don't really understand it like that. I don't know how to break it down, you know? And the second time I went in, it was the second time that I got it. I rewatched the brother's lesson and I watched more that time. You know, I watched like 3 videos or so. Okay, and I took the notes. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. You know, who's this person in reincarnation? Who's that? Okay, so it all makes sense, man. All right, you know, and there's a reason why there's mass judgment going on too. Okay, you know, we referenced this again before as well. All right, but the reason why there's mass judgment, all right, you may think, oh, this guy was good in his life, but this dude might have lived 1,000 lives before. Okay. This same dude the Lord might have reincarnated that dude 1,000 times before, and he was wicked in all his past lives. He might have committed adultery, you know. He might have had Jake in slavery and doing those, you know how Esau was in those wicked acts, man. Castrating Jake, okay, sculpting Jake, okay, boiling Jake's bone down to the bone. You saw what they did to Nat Turner. Nat Turner wasn't the only one that happened to. That happened to thousands, millions, billions of Jakes, man. Okay, they used to do that for fun, for parties, you know, and holding events doing that to Jake. Okay, so there's a reason why there's mass judgment, man. These certain people that catch, you see a lot of these women too, they be catching mass judgment. Okay, they get ravished and tossed in the damn river, having, you know, found a week later and all that, gone missing, went to a party. Okay, that's already wicked in itself for a woman going to a party, don't even have a man. Okay, right? So she, you know, she gets ravished, you know, beat, shot, and then thrown into the damn ditch. Okay, that's the Lord's judgment. And that's another lesson too we got to go into. All right, the Lord is not a respecter of persons, man. He doesn't care if you're beautiful, you know, you're rich, you're pretty, all that, man. The Lord don't care about none of that, man. All right, the scriptures tell you that He's not a respecter of persons. All right, you know, the Lord don't care about none of that. The Lord don't care if you're a baby, you just came into the world. The Lord will take your spirit right back to the spirit world, man, if He deems so. All right, and really and truly, we're all worthy of death anyways. All right, so just to get back on topic, all right, you know, sometimes the spirit leads you elsewhere, but yeah, man. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, you are subject unto payments. That's part of the curses, man. All right, that's the modern day slavery, is the paper note. We're not physically in bondage anymore necessarily. You know, you're under the illusion of free will, just like the movie The Matrix tells you, you're under the illusion of free will. Free will is an illusion, man. Okay, even under Yahawah, Sham, the right side, we're not under free will. Okay, we still have to do what we have to do. Okay, we can't just take breaks off the truth. Oh, I'm gonna take a month off. I ain't gonna drop no videos. I'm not gonna go in and teach. Man, you're going on, man. All right, there's no free will in this thing of ours, man. All right, you know. There's a reason why the Lord's pushing us to go so hard right now, because later on, man, we're gonna rest for eternity, man. Okay, why wouldn't we go hard right now? Okay, you know, like when you're at work, you're waiting for you keep checking the time. Or is it lunch yet? Is it lunch yet? Or is it home time? It's home time. You know, you keep looking. That's the same way we feel about the truth. Okay, because you're working. Okay, sometimes you don't even be checking the time, man. Well, that's what we're doing, man. Okay, yeah, we observe the time, but we don't have a necessarily time when the Lord's gonna come back. Okay, all right. So, Khan, let's get this, man. All right. Honestly, we're probably gonna read Deuteronomy, the whole 20th chapter. We're probably gonna read that. We're probably gonna see that for after. Okay. So we're gonna open up also in Proverbs, the 7th chapter, verse 10. Okay. But yeah, man, we're subject to payments. That dollar note. Okay. And who owns the Federal Reserve and all that? That's Esau, Edom, man. Okay. All right. That's how you know who's in power. Who owns the money? Okay. Who controls the money? Who controls the assets of the world? Okay. That's Esau, Edom. Esau, Edom has infiltration units, aka spies and federal agents and CIA agents. There's a reason why he has all that. Okay, that's how he gained control. Okay, he has people. Esau don't need to go in your country looking like himself, man. He will send people that look just like you and infiltrate you, man. All right, that's how that works. All right. Yeah. Damn number keeps calling me all day, man. All right, let's keep going, man. Yeah, so let's get Proverbs. We're gonna get Proverbs. Alright. But yeah, man. And that's Esau also wants to pray for that too, because what is it called? He has a load of sins. Just like we were referencing a couple weeks ago, the Lord is building up a RICO on Esau, man. Alright. That RICO case. Man, you can't really get out of a RICO case, man. I ain't gonna lie. Alright? But this is Proverbs chapter 7, verse 10. It says, and behold, there met him a... What was it? I don't think it was Proverbs 7 chapter, Salakia. Ephesians chapter 5. Salakia about that. But yeah, man, all right. You know, Esau is the earth in subjection, and that's part of his blessing because the Lord gave him the fatness of the earth. All right. So that's Esau's blessing, man. All right, you ain't gonna take them away from him. The Lord has to take that away from him. All right. The Lord has to take that away from him. Oh, man, sometimes I can't. This book is bigger, man. I struggle. My old sword, I would just flip the page. I'm already on what I need to be on. Salakia, give me a second, Oculus. I'm trying to find what I need to get. Sword's bigger, man. I'm still trying to find my way with it. Alright, this is Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22. It says, but the fruit of thy spirit is love, joy and peace, long suffering and gentleness and faith. Verse 23, meekness, temperance, against there is no law. Verse 24, and they that are in Christ have crucified the flesh with the afflictions and lust. Okay, and ultimately the flesh is going to be crucified, man. Okay, these curses are going to be lifted. Okay, they have to. Okay, there's a reason why the Lord is going to give us a new covenant, aka a new contract. The word covenant means contract or agreement. Okay, so the Lord's going to have to agree with us upon new terms, like like an NBA player, right? They're making more money and there's more contracts and agreements. That's how those players work, man. Okay, right? There's a lot of regulations and rules that are on those big multi-million contracts that can't be disclosed to the public. But in between the team and the player, there's rules and agreements, man. All right, you know, there's benefits, right? There's benefits and all that. Okay, the benefits are, you know, what is it called? Paid housing, paid traveling, and you know, those are the benefits, man. This new contract's gonna benefit us more. We're gonna get those spiritual bodies. We're gonna have the kingdom. We're gonna have dominion over the spirits. You know, the animals, the heathen. All right, even the angels. The angel, hey man, the angels. We're really over the angels, man. Okay, the angels are our brothers, but we're over them. Okay, right? Man, they're right along with us, really. Okay, they're along with the elect. The angels, along with the elect, help create the earth, man. That's those Alayim or Allah. Okay, in Genesis. Okay. Right, because Yahawah gave the dominion of the earth, aka the power to create and all that. He gave that to the elect. Or there's a reason why the elect are particular people. The Lord has favorites even within Israel. Okay, so that the Genesis 1:1, it was talking about what? The angels, Yahawashi, you know, King David was there, the elect, all that, man. The house of David. Okay, those men are special unto the Lord, man. All right, it says, let us also walk in the Spirit. Right, we gotta walk in the Spirit, man. Okay, ultimately the Spirit. Okay. Right? The Spirit is ultimately gonna guide us, man. That's why I dropped that lesson last night on the Spirit is the filter. The Spirit filters us in this world, man. Okay? Right? Even though we're under the curse on the Spirit guides us, man. It's like our superpower. Okay? And again, we have spiritual power already, man. We already have spiritual power, Akims. Okay? That's what brothers understand. We already have spiritual power. The spiritual power is just gonna manifest. And what is this? What is a fragment of spiritual power? Is faith, man. Okay, so ultimately, once our faith boosts even more, okay, man, I'll give you an example. When Peter, I think it was Peter, he walked on water. Okay, all right, let's get that account, man. I believe that's in Matthew's. Okay, we'll just get that real quick because, all right, that's what I was talking about. Okay, when he walked on water, what happened when he was starting to sink? He started to lose faith. He had the spiritual power to walk on water, man, along with Yahawashi. You guys know he called Jesus Christ. Okay, but when he started to sink, what happened? What did the scriptures tell you? Okay, it told you that he started to lose faith. Okay, he started to doubt himself, man. Okay, you know, like when you go on a roller coaster, right? You go on a roller coaster, you're so amped and all that, you're not scared at first, right? But then guess what, man? Once you start to get high, you start to doubt yourself, like, oh shit, it's getting higher, and you know. All right, so it's like a roller coaster. All right, let's get it, man. All right. Exactly. Always getting confused between Peter and Paul, man. That's just one of my weaknesses, man. Always get confused between the two. Alright? Both great men within Israel. Alright? So this is Matthew chapter 14, verse 22. It says, and straight away Yahawashi constrained his disciples to get into the ship and go before him unto the other side, while he sent the multitudes away. Verse 23. And when he had sent multitudes away, he went up into the mountain apart to pray, and when into the evening was come, he was there alone. Verse 24. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed waves, for the wind was contrary. Right, so the wind was contrary to them, the ship. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that the ship was being tossed to and fro with what is it called, man? The ship was being tossed to and fro by the waves, man. All right, verse 25. This is now in the fourth watch of the night. Yahawashi went unto them, walking on the sea. Okay, so imagine aggressive waves and a man walks on the water, man. All right. It says, verse 26, and when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, right? So they were in great awe. Okay, this is a miracle act, man. Okay, this is a miracle act. It says, saying it is a spirit that they cried out for fear, right? So through the spirit they cried out for fear, man. Okay, they called upon Yahawashi. All right, verse 27. But straightway Yahawashi spoke unto them, saying, be of good cheer. It is, I be not afraid. Right, so Yahawashi wasn't afraid. And an example, that's why I referenced Yahawashi last night when I was doing the lesson, because he's an example of how to walk into the flesh, man. All right. Where were we? Verse 27. Yeah, verse 28. It says, and Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee onto the water. Right. So he's gonna come onto the water, man. He wants to walk on water with Yahawashi. And man, oh man, I bet you, man, there's events in the scriptures that weren't even documented that show great acts and miracles, okay, of faith, man. Okay. All right, let me go on for a little while. So we set the camera.